Got ourselves team 1 with Dora. Going for an exploration. Got the backpack and everything. Oh my god. Dora fell into Mountain Dew and is now exploring. Where's Maddox? Oh, Maddox coming to you. Is this supposed to be swipe or no swiping situation? When he gets Zuen out, there should be a swipe or no swiping. Dora leaping in with a goblin, trying to go for a big Decimate Bolt around the corner. Maddox is going to get blasted. The pets are confused. They're just keep pooping. Oh my god, these pets. Oh my goodness, the pet AI in World of Warcraft sometimes is just the funniest thing ever. Maddox actually going for a jab or a tiger palm just to catch up with all these pets, which is actually crazy. Fist of Fury flying, Dora trying to get some damage in, big fear into Maddox with a handle go down to follow. Maddox getting him with a stun. And that's going to be actually jabbing to the pets to get distance, to get close to Dora. Going to be a trinket for Dora with a big port. Maddox popping off big cooldowns here too. So he's ready to go. He wants to make some damage happen. No more Karma, no more Diffuse Magic. Has a trinket. That's going to be a big Obelisk up for Dora. So that's a lot of fast casting. Mortal Coil Sand and Maddox with a big Decimated Bolt. Does he get damage in? Well, the pet's going to do work. Flush cut up for Dora. The pets are trying to get a charge in. Maddox is going to get a bit of a healing. The pets are trying to put in the pressure as much as they can. The bites as well as the spin by the Felguard. Looks like the Felguard is the only one left at this moment. So Maddox should be okay, but he is going to get himself a flash cut, which is pretty bad for Dora. Dora though, trying to keep that max range, playing out to the best that the Warlock can. Look at that mobility. As soon as Maddox commits some mobility, Dora has the movement. He has the outs. Stun onto Maddox, trying to go for a Decimate Bolt. Looks like Maddox is going to have an interrupt. I don't know if Dora has a port available. Do they have the debuff for the port? Big BDB bursts up. Fear onto Maddox before he can really line up some bursts. Trying to stun Maddox. Actually stuns the images instead. He stuns the pets. I wonder if Dora can get these pets low enough and Decimated Bolt those things. Mortal Coil getting sent at Maddox with a Fear yet again into a Decimated Bolt out of that Tyrant. Is going to be able to slam the Decimated Bolt, but I don't think he's going to have the biggest damage of those Demon Bolts to follow up. Decimated Bolt will empower the damage of your Demon Bolts, but the target got to be low health. So the lower the health when the Decimated Bolt connects with target, the lower the health is, the more damage the empowered abilities do. But it's still going to be decent Demon Bolts, especially if he's playing the 100% crit Lego. Double Felguard getting stunned, still going to be able to get a stun on the Maddox, so he's not getting the full Fist of Fury, still full leg sweep. Dora is going to have to deal with this Karma one way or another. Getting interrupted, it looks like they go down. Maddox is the monk, is just super unstoppable. Mock is going to be up next. Oh, Mock and that team actually joined Christina. I didn't even realize. Mock trinketed it out. I'm not really sure what he just slamming Maddox out of there. Wasn't even next to him. He just had the longest range execute out of nowhere. Spooky approaching with a stun onto Mad. That's going to be Mind Games. Void Torrent going to get those reflects in. With Mad. Mock trying to see if he can survive this damage of the Shadow Priest. Able to blast through the Mind Games at the very least. So the man is actually under so much pressure. Not a lot of healing he can be given. Playing that Arms Warrior, trying to do the very best. He just defeated a monk. Is going to get him some, maybe a Sippy Cup rolling potentially, but that's really about it. Oh, that's going to be rough. How do you beat a Shadow Priest in this situation unless you have actual heals? Oh, this is going to be harsh, dude. Void Eruption, trying to go. Oh, that is a big Megalomania, actually. He's able to cast while moving. Fear by Mock. Looks like actually going to burn a trinket with a Void Torrent. Mock is taking lots of damage right now. Reflect is up, but what he can really do to Reflect is going to be a big port for Spooky. But Mock is going to bail out of there completely. It looks like there's not a lot of dots on the Warrior, so he could recover back with a second wind. But Spooky did use pretty big cooldowns there. Mock didn't really have to commit too much except for a Fear. But he's mostly okay. Does he got second wind? Is it second wind? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. I'm actually surprised he's just not charging at Spooky. Blade Storm, in case Spooky goes for any kind of CC. Quick charge by the Warrior. Gonna be the full banner, full spear. Gonna be Greater Fate for Spooky. Still taking lots of damage out of the Warrior. Trying to get a Disruptor on Shadow. I think he's still dead. Oh my god. Mock comes in. Just chopping him up. It took him a second. But he did do it, boys. But he did do it. Oh my goodness. Next is going to be a quick lesson over on Team 1. I think he probably saw it with a Mock. He's going for like the long game, big slammer, jammer damage, big avatar. I think Mock is trying to go for the big one-shots as the Warrior, essentially just trying to overpower the enemy with the most amount of damage. Not playing defensive stance, so he doesn't have to worry about battle stance, like his damage getting nerfed or anything like that, as long as he has a way to escape. But he's also not playing that Necrolord, which makes it that much harder for you to reset, get yourself full shield, as well as also let your health come back, because as long as you have a shield, your health bar doesn't take damage, which makes it a little bit easier for you to live this. Mach chilling behind the pillar. He's literally, I think, waiting for Avatar. A quick lesson, I think, could push in and maybe poke at the guy. And honestly, don't think it's a bad idea just to push in and poke. But it looks like he's just gonna wait it out. Just gonna give himself full shield. I think he just would rather play with the warrior out in the open without any line of sight. Just put the warrior in a bad spot. Polymorph him out in the open. Give him not a lot of options of escaping unless he wants to burn some big mobility. I think that's what he's trying to do, dude. I think that's what he's trying to do. But I honestly think, yeah, pushing in might be the better option. Mog going in for the Blaze Room in case there's any kind of CC by the mage. It's going to be that spear. Blink it out of the spear, even though it looks like he's still tethered to it. He did blink out of it. Going to be the reflect. I think Quick Lesson tried to go for a Fire Blast to reflect back, but Quick Lesson is taking so much damage back. I think it was a G-Pi that ended up getting reflected back anyway. And Mach just continued to blast damage back to him. He just uses that execute. Does he have the mobility? Quick Lesson is super far away with shifted power. Mog just walking after him. Charge. Does get the execute without the ice block. Oh my goodness. Quick Lesson. Oh my god. And what is Ma doing? Just walked on him. Gotta be the druid up next. Not a feral druid, so it's not the worst setup for Mach. But it is gonna be a Boomkin. Trying to get some damage in. But Mach, he just doesn't want to fight. Is this warrior literally just a one-stop shop? He just comes in, slams them, and just out of the game? Because so far, that's literally what he's done. He has to go versus Looney and I guess SP. Is this man trying to go for a warrior 1v5? The big Kyrian spear, everything. The big wombo combo. Looney just chilling behind the pillar. Mog picking up the ice, so it looks like potentially he's going to approach. He's going to get aggressive here. Charge in. Looney trying to cover the distance. Not near any line of sight. Going to get speared immediately. Can't go anywhere. Flash kept getting interrupted immediately. That's going to be full burst out of the warrior. Looney trying to go defensive form, bear form as much as they can. Barskin as well as friends in regen. Not going to be able to keep. Oh my god, he's just chopping him up with a stun by SP. But Maki just going to go behind the pillar. I don't think he even had a dot attached to him. He just walked up onto Looney, speared him, Warbreaker, and then broke the boy in half. Spear is superior warrior right now. It seems like it is, dude. I've seen so many Necrolord warriors. Maybe Mach is setting up, you know what? Mach is like, you know, Necrolord shield is getting nerfed next patch. I gotta figure something out. I'm just gonna go the menace, the spearing menace with the big Warbreaker. So strong with like, is that what he's playing? Because that crit Lego is also getting nerfed in 9.1.5. 11 minutes, 38% dampen. A big reflect out of Mach as the speed trying to make some damage happen. Greater fading out of that spear. Trying to mind control. Going to be misinterrupt. It looks like Mach is actually going to see trinkets out of it. Trying to go for the most damage possible. SP is in disperse. Quick fear onto SP so he doesn't go anywhere. Does Mach have the damage to continue pressure here? Is going to get a Mortal Strike in. Big damage onto SP. He does get a stun in. Trying to go for the big PI. It's going to be an interrupt onto the Void Eruption. That's going to be a quick charge. Execute's potentially coming out. Void Eruption still coming through. Reflect is up, and I think it's over. Oh my god. Mach literally just had to wait out until his cooldowns were up and just blasted everybody to the ground. Jesus. 1v4. Actually, I think it's 1v5 because one of the people he did take down was a mage with a seed pod. When you kill the seed pod kills the player. So that doesn't count, but there it is. Jesus, dude. Jesus. My goodness. All right, we gotta get